14 Things a Man Should Never Do for a Woman. In relationships, it's important for men to understand that while love and care are essential, there are certain boundaries and principles that should never be compromised. Whether you're dating, engaged, or in a long-term relationship, maintaining self-respect and individuality is crucial. Below are 14 things a man should never do for a woman, no matter how much he loves her. 1. Don't try to buy her love with money or material things. One of the most common mistakes men make is believing that material possessions can earn someone's love. While gifts can certainly bring happiness in the short term, true love is not transactional. A woman who prioritizes material gain over emotional connection may not be genuinely invested in the relationship. When you try to buy her love, the foundation of your connection becomes superficial. Emotional bonding, trust, and mutual respect are far more valuable in creating a lasting relationship. If a woman's affection hinges on the gifts you provide, it's a sign she may be more interested in your resources than in you as a person. 2. Don't apologize when she is wrong. Apologizing for something you didn't do wrong just to keep the peace may seem like an easy way out, but in the long run, it leads to resentment and sets an unhealthy dynamic. In a healthy relationship, both partners should be accountable for their actions. Constantly apologizing when she's the one in the wrong encourages bad behavior and diminishes your own self-respect. You should never feel the need to lower your own worth or shoulder the blame just to avoid conflict. An emotionally mature partner will appreciate honesty and open dialogue, even if it means admitting she was wrong. 3. Don't be too available. It's great to spend time together, but being too available can reduce your partner's respect and attraction for you. Overfamiliarity, in some cases, leads to complacency, where your presence becomes something she takes for granted. While quality time is crucial, maintaining your own space and individuality is equally important. If you constantly drop everything to cater to her needs or whims, you risk losing your sense of self. Creating a balance between personal time and shared time will allow the relationship to grow in a healthy way, without feeling overwhelming for either partner. 4. Don't overinvest financially. Financial generosity is often seen as a way to show love and support, but there's a line between being generous and overinvesting. Pouring too much of your financial resources into someone without a clear mutual understanding can lead to feelings of exploitation. A relationship should be built on mutual contribution, both emotionally and financially. If you find yourself always footing the bill or providing for everything, it could create an unhealthy power dynamic where she relies solely on you for her needs. Financial stability in a relationship should be a two-way street, with both partners contributing to their shared future. 5. Don't tolerate disrespect. Disrespect, in any form, should never be tolerated in a relationship. Whether it's verbal, emotional, or even physical disrespect, allowing it to persist undermines your self-worth and sets a negative tone for the relationship. When a woman disrespects you, it shows a lack of appreciation for who you are. Tolerating such behavior erodes your confidence and can lead to deeper emotional issues. It's important to set clear boundaries and expectations from the beginning and address any disrespectful behavior immediately. A relationship built on respect and understanding is far more sustainable and fulfilling. 6. Don't beg for love. Begging for love or attention is a sign of desperation, and it's unhealthy for both you and the relationship. Love should be mutual, and affection should come naturally. If you find yourself constantly asking for validation or pleading for her attention, the relationship is likely unbalanced. Begging for love not only diminishes your self-esteem but also places too much pressure on the relationship. A woman who truly loves you will show her affection without needing to be asked. If the love isn't reciprocal, it's better to move on rather than lose yourself in trying to win her over. 7. Don't lose yourself in her world. While it's important to prioritize your partner and invest in the relationship, never lose yourself in the process. It's easy to become so focused on making her happy that you forget about your own needs, goals, and dreams. Maintaining a sense of individuality is crucial for a healthy relationship. Pursue your own interests, keep your personal friendships, and continue working on your goals. A woman who truly values you will respect your independence and encourage you to maintain your identity outside the relationship. Losing yourself in her world can lead to an unhealthy dynamic where you feel incomplete without her. 8. Don't force a relationship. If a relationship feels one-sided or like you're forcing it, step back and reevaluate. Both partners should be equally interested and invested. Forcing a connection that isn't mutual leads to frustration and heartache. 9. Don't change your core values. Your core values define who you are. If you find yourself changing those values to fit into her expectations, you're losing touch with your authentic self. It's crucial to stay true to yourself, no matter how much you want the relationship to work. 10. Don't abandon your passions and dreams. Every person has dreams, goals, and passions that drive them. Never give up your personal ambitions for someone else's vision of the future. A healthy relationship supports each partner's individual aspirations. 11. Don't become her personal bank. Relationships should be built on mutual support, not financial dependence. If you feel like you're being used for financial gain, it's a clear sign of imbalance. A woman who values you for who you are, rather than for what you can provide, will not treat you as a personal ATM. 12. Don't suppress your emotions. Bottling up your emotions for the sake of appearing strong or avoiding conflict only leads to unresolved issues. Expressing your emotions honestly and healthfully is important for your well-being and for maintaining a strong emotional connection in your relationship. 13. Don't compromise your boundaries. Personal boundaries are essential in any relationship. Never let anyone overstep your boundaries. If she truly cares about you, she will respect the limits you set and not pressure you to compromise them. 14. Don't ignore red flags. If she exhibits signs of toxic behavior, don't ignore them. Red flags like manipulative tendencies, emotional immaturity, or disrespect can lead to future problems. Address issues early on or reconsider the relationship if necessary. Conclusion. In any relationship, it's important to maintain balance, respect, and individuality. These 14 points highlight the things a man should never do for a woman, as they can compromise self-respect, emotional well-being, and personal goals. A healthy relationship is one where both partners encourage each other's growth and success, without expecting unnecessary sacrifices. If you find yourself in a situation where you're doing any of the above, it's time to reevaluate the relationship and prioritize your own well-being. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.